Show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The action tonight will be happening out in Los Angeles, where the Clippers will be going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for the Bucks, it's been tough sledding. The loss is mounting. They're simply not playing up to capacity. How to fix it is the question. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. You know, he's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time, Ernie.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy like this who has multiple ways to impact the game, Shaq. Not just one way. He's exactly.
Oh, you called me a one? Boy, I will reach across the table and knock you out right now.
It's been a long time since you've been in the league.
But you said you just called me a
one-way player. I said in a long time I hadn't seen it. I didn't say I hadn't seen it before. I said I hadn't seen it in a long time.
Have you ever seen a spelling of Freak quite like that?
Yes. That's French, Ernie.
F-R-E-Q.
No, I thought it was more Brazilian.
Oh. Well, he is frequently a star, and you'll want to see him tonight.
He's freakish in his ways.
Hilarious, wasn't it, Shaq?
That was pretty good.
Well, that was outrageously fun.
That was pretty freakish, right?
Oh, it was. Here's
I
Kevin
already
Harlan.
said freakish.
Oh.
You lose a point.
Oh, say does that singled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
The Bucks continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup on the road. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. And that's certainly what we have in store for us today. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. For the season series between these two teams, the Bucks came away empty-handed in the last matchup against the Clippers.
Yeah, they were just pounded on the inside, particularly on that backboard. That was a huge disadvantage for them.
Well, that's always a disadvantage when you get blasted on the glass. They needed to do a much better job of getting inside position, and if you can't do that, it's going to be a long day on the backboard.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Mahinmi is out there with Monroe. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Jabari Parker. And it's White in at the point guard position. Now, here's Parker, following the miss by Freak. Parker passes to White. Bucks passing it around. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Traps in the tray. Middleton's got his first 3 points of the game. Down low, Griffin goes in. Here's Freak. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
And White kicks to Mahinmi. Feeds it to Monroe. Jordan with the rebound. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the middle, here's Crawford. Rebounded by the Bucks. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Here's White, following the basket by Freak. And Parker, here we go. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And a wide open look for Freak. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Milwaukee with it. They trail by 1. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Paul. Middleton dishes to White. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the night.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Here's the screen. Now Monroe kicks to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. Parker outside. And it's Freak with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Tries it from 9. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Middleton. It's Parker with the drive. He dishes it to White. All sorts of time. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. The Clippers trail. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. He said Chris Paul is a major concern for them because of his ability to lead a team. He said it all starts with Paul because once he gets going and gets everyone involved, the whole team becomes a well-oiled machine. That is something we're definitely worried about.
Thank you, Doris. There's Freak and Parker with the block. The Bucks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Middleton, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Here's White, following the basket by Chris Paul. Some solid defense there from Freak.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Rebound by Parker.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Unloads from 13. And again, the Bucks miss.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
For 3. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Middleton. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Golden State. Monroe's shot is good. Clippers leading by 4. Inside, here's Freak. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Outside, White. Kicks to Middleton. Parker outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. And it's Mahimi finishing it off.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Down low, here's Freak. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Bucks trail by 6. White the pass to Mahimi. To the inside, Monroe. No good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Freak with it. He's picked up by Parker. Freak kicks to Griffin. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Here's White. The Clippers getting the bucket. Middleton inside the three-point line, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
White.
Middleton's got 5 now.
Timeout for the Clippers.
Well, there have been a few small forwards helping their teams in all sorts of ways lately. Like this group leading the position and rebounding the last 10 games.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
I think you've got to look at their athleticism. I mean, they make up for all the size and bulk they may give away to the post specialists, and really that's how they're able to compete in there. Athleticism gives them an edge.
O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Outside, White. It's O.J. Mayo on the wing. He's looking for Monroe and finds him.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And he gets it to go. On to Tacumbo's got his first basket. Clippers leading by 9 to the middle. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters. But if they even approximate that, watch out.
So it's the Bucks now after the basket by Los Angeles. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Inglis checked in. Now here's White. 9-point game his last outing. The kick out to Mayo. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the board for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it? No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
White, good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And that's now 20 points for Freak. Bucks trail by 15. Mayo kicks to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Freak. It's deflected. Pass to Ezeli. Now here's Freak. Antetokounmpo defending. And that one's good. Freak.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Now here's White. It's Mayo on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range. Clippers leading by 17. Freak dishes to Ezeli. There's the pass to Freak. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Freak's got 24 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Attention, Staples Center. Please give a big round of applause.
A moment now to see the stats for Freak. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 18 rebounds and over 4.5 blocks. And the intimidation factor that he possesses with his shot blocking and rim presence, really the backbone of their defense.
Yeah, you know, he's protecting the rim like it's his family. I mean, don't even think about going in there.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Borea's checked in. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that. They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor. Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Freak. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And he gets the bucket. Freak's got 30 points.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
All going up court. Finished off the break. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Here's Freak. The rebound by the Bucks. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. Buries it from 3-point range. Clippers leading by 16. Here's Freak. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Here's White. And the 3 off target.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Now Borea. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Clippers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Down low, here's Rahimi.
I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific pass.
Dominant. And Clippers head coach Doc Rivers told us earlier he wants to embrace.
Expectations are good. I try to remind my players and myself at times that all the criticism, all the stuff is really a compliment. It's really good for you. It means that people think you can be something.
Doc Rivers is really a master motivator, isn't he? I mean, it's sure almost jiu-jitsu, the way he takes something like criticism and Clark turns it into a compliment.
How could you not want to play for Doc? I mean, he's the ultimate players coach and the kind of guy his players would do anything for. He's played the game, and he's a tremendous communicator.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side outs for them, the way they've swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
I like that. Or handball.
Yeah, either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we've got Parker. Chris Middleton is out there with Mayo. Then there's Monroe. And it's Mahimi in at the 5, down low. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He had 46 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
Count that one. Clippers leading by 15. Paul passes to Freak. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Parker with it. Out defended by Freak. Mayo missing again.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Freak kicks to Paul. Here's Freak. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Bucks trail by 19. And Middleton kicks to Mayo. Pass to Mahimi. Monroe right side. They double him with Freak. Parker with no one around, and that's good off the glass that time. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up and slams up by Jordan.
How can you describe an alley-oop that far away? I mean, wow.
There's not much you can say.
I tell you what, that was hell to Mary, guys. That was a long bomb.
Bucks call timeout.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Antetokounmpo. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Paul, following the basket by O.J. Mayo, and Griffin slaps it in.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Here's Mayo after the basket by Los Angeles. Down low, here's Antetokounmpo, out to Monroe. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Clock at 6. Middleton against Redick. Middleton can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. A 17-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
The pull-up, and Freak gets it to go on the assist from Redick. 40 points for Freak.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Outside, Antetokounmpo, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Mayo into the lane. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
That was perfectly designed, Kevin. An easy dunk on that inbounds play.
Here's Freak. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Middleton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Middleton's got 9.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 8 points for him. Here's Parker. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Clippers leading by 19. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
What a beautiful pass. And then the catch and finish all in one motion, stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Clark, is just so rare. You just got to take a second and enjoy it.
And also, guys, how about the confidence? You have got to admire someone even willing to attempt a pass like that.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
For 3, Middleton. Rebound by the Clippers. Freak's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Blocking foul called on O.J. Mayo. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Los Angeles timeout called.
And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. The Clippers, number 1.
You know, sometimes a team, Kevin, will have one guy who does a nice job blocking shots. Other times a guy finds ways to get other players involved in shot blocking. Well, this team does it as a group. That's why they're the league's best in block shots.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Lights checked in.
Out of bounds. Los Angeles ball. In for the Bucks.
Here's Paul. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. They get the rebound, and that one's good. Griffin.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Screen by Monroe. Left block shot on the way. Can't hit. Great D that time from Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. His first shot coming late. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Read the defense perfectly on that possession.
The Bucks have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Parker, a screen on Paul. Screen by Monroe. Middleton on the wing, covered by Reddick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Parker. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it. And that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Monroe lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Monroe's got 6. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
And that's the beauty of the game right there. I hope we get the opportunity to see a few more of those.
They set the pick. White with it. He's picked up by Paul. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Bucks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player. Think of this. Only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around, but Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
Now here's Freak, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo, and the basket by Pierce.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
Now here's White. Back to Middleton. 5 to shoot. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Middleton's got 11 points.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter. Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you've come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
So for the Clippers, Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick. And Barea subbed in for Chris Paul. The Bucks also with the sub. Mahimi's checked in. Now here's White. And here's Aminu. Now the feed to Mahimi. He kicks it to Aminu. Takes the three. Rebound by the Clippers. Freak's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And that one is hammered home.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. White dishes to Aminu. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Now White following the three-point attempt by Freak. Outside White. Pass to Mahimi, just 5 to shoot. Here's Aminu. No good. Some solid defense from Freak. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Can't get it to go. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Now, here's Mahimi. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You look at what Middleton has done so far. He has 11 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
And he sinks the second. 1:05 left in the first half of basketball. They set the pick. Barea, the pass to Freak, and that one's good. Freak's got 56 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now, here's Mahimi to the left side wing. And Aminu kicks to Mahimi. They double him with Freak. And it's Mahimi finishing it off.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Here's Barea. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
O.J. Mayo is checked in for Chris Middleton. Now here's Freak. Crawford, no one around him. And count it from 19 feet away.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now here's White. Outside Mayo. There's the dish to White. Lots of room. And the basket good. White's got 6. So as we conclude the first half, so far,
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expect that they might. But at the same time, we're going to have an answer for that because the rest of this team, just as dangerous on the offense as me.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Freak in at the 3 spot. Monroe. Griffin with the steal. To the middle. Here's Crawford. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. No good on the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Bucks shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Screen by Monroe. Dishes to Middleton. Doubled by Crawford. Middleton the pass to Mahimi. Just 5 to shoot. And it's White missing. LA's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice.
No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
Here's White. Following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Middleton drives in, shoots from the high post. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Jordan kicks to Crawford. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Finding the gaps in the defense and really just slicing and dicing them right now.
They double him with Freak, and stolen by Jordan. Here's Paul. He feeds it to Freak. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Off the pick. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Milwaukee with the ball. The Clippers getting the bucket. Middleton dishes to Monroe. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Parker.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Crawford kicks to Paul. Here's Freak. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And here comes White, leading the fast break. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Bucks have had an off night from the stripe tonight. He's off on the first.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. The Clippers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Paul kicks to Crawford. Kicks it out to Paul. Second shot opportunity. And it's Freak missing.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Now, here's Mahinmi. 6 points for him. Shot's good by Middleton. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's Freak missing.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Middleton drives in, slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Inside, and Freak throws it down.
And that's not supposed to happen. Come on now. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance. Come on.
And then Clark to dunk it with authority.
Well, but how about the communication, guys? I got a feeling that's something they may have tried in practice.
White the pass to Monroe. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the Clippers making a change here. Redick is checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Mahinmi. And it's Mayo in for Chris Middleton. To the paint, here's Freak. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's White. 6 points for him. Shot by Mayo is no good.
Well, I think he kind of alligator-armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Paul kicks to Freak. Antetokounmpo on the double team. Freak dishes to Paul. And the wide-open shot from Redick. His 3-pointers off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Mayo, that's good. Mayo's got 9.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Griffin passes to Jordan. Here's Freak. And that one's good.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. White drives in. And nothing but hair on that one.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
White against Paul. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. Here's Parker. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Parker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that put back about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And it's White missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Freak. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Mayo kicks to Parker. And Jordan sends it back. Paul against White. Paul kicks to Freak. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The Bucks shooting well. They're at 45%. Outside Mayo. Left side, Antetokounmpo. The shot misses. Jordan with some nice D. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Freak dishes to Jordan. Redick for three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Redick's got 5 points so far. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, White. Mayo drives in. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. It's rebounded by Mayo. The Bucks shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Paul passes to Freak. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Outside, White. Feeds it to Monroe. The 9-foot shot. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Monroe's got 10 points in the game. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now here's Jordan. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. It's all about Antetokounmpo. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force. With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
Here's Monroe. The Clippers getting the bucket. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Freak. To the wing on the left. Back to Paul. It's Redick on the wing. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Redick's got 7 points.
He could have forced a tough inside shot but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
And White kicks to Parker. To the inside. Here's Monroe. The shot no good. Jordan with some nice D. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Paul Pierce is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Justin Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And Barea subbed in for Chris Paul. Mayo kicks to Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mahimi. No good. And the Clippers will come the other way. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after...
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And so it's Milwaukee now after the Clippers pick up 2. Now Carter Williams. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Buried from 15 feet out. Carter Williams has got his first points in this one. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Barea kicks to Freak. That's good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. For Los Angeles, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Now here's Carter Williams. There's a good screen. Out to the right wing. Here's Aminu, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Azili's checked in for Los Angeles. Checked in for the Clippers. Justin Holiday comes in for Jamal Crawford. Milwaukee also making some changes. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Mahimi. Antetokounmpo comes in for Damian Inglis. And Parker subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo out there with Aminu. Then there's Monroe. Then it's Jabari Parker, and it's Mayo in at the point. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Mayo drives in, and the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Marshall, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Outside Mayo. A good look from Parker, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Parker's got 11 in the second half. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Barea kicks to Freak. And the rejection by Monroe. And here's Mayo for 3. The rebound by Ezeli.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Now, here's Marshall, following the miss by Freak. Marshall dishes to Mayo, looking to get back on track here. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Kemp comes in for Monroe, and it's White in for O.J. Mayo. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Knocked loose.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Back to White. To the wing on the left. Here's Aminu, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. The screen from Kemp. Shot clock at 6. And it's White missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Here's Freak. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
White the pass to Parker. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Damian Inglis has checked in for Parker. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Freak. He's got 22 rebounds and some big-time point production as well.
It's all him today. He's got more points than the rest of the team combined.
You know, it's really hard to fathom that, to wrap your head around it. I mean, what an unbelievable offensive performance.
Kicks it to Kemp. No good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Outside, Pierce. Sinks the three-pointer. Pierce has got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
The screen from Kemp. With the teardrop, Marshall can't hit.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Move the ball.
Pierce with a screen for Freak. That's good.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
The Bucks shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. The screen from Kemp. And Marshall kicks to Inglis.
Clippers foul call. Paul Pierce. That's his third personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles.
First one falls for Milwaukee, making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 19-6 run. Barea dishes to Freak. It's good. Great play set up by Barea.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Out to the wing. Aminu, the pass to Inglis. The Bucks working the ball around. Middleton outside. Fires the three. But they recover it. To the left side wing. To the right side. Aminu with it. There's the screen. He dishes it to Middleton. Goes back up. And that one's good.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
Now here's Barea. Pass to Freak. Aminu grabs the miss.
Not sure what he's thinking right there. Only need one move on your way to the rim, not multiple moves.
Now, here's Marshall, guarded by Barea, to the inside. Kemp kicks to Aminu. That three off the mark.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Shot's good by Middleton.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Here's Freak. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Kicks it down to Middleton. The pass to Marshall. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Clock at 6. Kicks it down to Middleton. The three-pointer off the mark.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Now here's Freak. Tries from the block, and that's off the glass and in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And, Greg, that's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
And the Clippers making a change here. Crawford's checked in.
Out of bounds.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
Yeah, I think it's up there for sure. I don't think I've had many other games where I've been this effective on the offensive end. There might have been a few where I've had a more complete game, but this is probably the most best offensive game I've had so far, for sure.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. And it is Clipper basketball tonight as the Los Angeles Clippers go up against the Dallas Mavericks. For Dallas, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding on to the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team you. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like this, but Kenny's right. He can't chase the stats.
Well, I'm glad that we could open up that old wound on the Admiral.
Sure did. Yeah. Thanks, David Robinson. Don't let me see you in San Antonio.
Shout out to the Admiral. Here's Kevin Harlan with the call.
Remember the Alamo.
We have the Clippers as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Dallas playing for the home crowd again tonight. These guys facing good ball clubs and will continue to over the upcoming stretch of games. Even more critical to notch a win in this one.
Yeah, and they're in the middle of a tough stretch of games they've got coming up. I mean, they're excited about it, and it's going to serve as a real benchmark for them, finding out exactly where they stand in the league.
Yeah, and some top-tier opponents coming in, a chance to test themselves against the best our league has to offer. So those are the challenges that they face, but they have to approach those as opportunities.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Freak in at the small forward position.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Crawford against Matthews. He dishes it to Williams. He kicks it to McGee. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, that's a great pass by Darren Williams.
On defense, Dallas, defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And really, given how they performed offensively, guys, they just never had a chance.
Yeah, and you can see their frustration growing and growing as they continue to come up empty on their possessions. By the end, they were just happy to watch the clock wind down and move on.
And here are the Mavericks now after the Clippers pick up 2. Here's Matthews. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Let's now go to Doris Burke over across the way, who spoke with Lionel Hollins. And Doris, take it away.
He knows that the challenge for his team in this game will be to slow down Blake Griffin, who he described as instant momentum. With Griffin being such a handful physically, they plan to limit his ability to get any space around the basket and hopefully cut down those powerful drives toward the rim.
Thanks, Doris. Now McGee following the three-point attempt by Freak.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
Paul against Williams. Paul kicks to Griffin. Here's Freak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg. They've been ineffective in this one. Just no slowing down for Freak. He already has 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Now here's Williams. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Here's Freak. The second chance effort rejected by Nowitzki. And they'll keep possession. Parsons on the wing. And the miss by Parsons.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Crawford outside. Feeds it to Griffin. The fader. Los Angeles with another miss.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Mavericks trail by 3. Parsons with it. He's picked up by Paul. Williams against Paul. Nowitzki draws the double. Back to Williams. And it's Williams again missing. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Freak. And the layup's good off the glass. Freak's got 11 points. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Ball against Williams. Matthews left side. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. Now Paul looking for his first basket still in this one. And he gets it to go.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now here's Williams. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And that is good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
To the paint. There's Freak. It's deflected. Outside Williams. And it's McGee atop the key. Parsons attacking. No good. Great D that time from Freak. Clippers leading by 5. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Now here is McGee. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. And here's Matthews from the arc. And he gets it to go. Matthews has got 5.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
The pass to Griffin. 18 feet out. Parsons with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. And a chance here to look at the numbers for Jamal Crawford. His last 10 games, 5th in field goal and ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And he's such an efficient scorer. I mean, he understands the offense. He moves well without the ball. I love what he does out there offensively.
He took good advantage of that screen. 7 points for Wesley Matthews.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now Williams following the three-point attempt by Freak. Lets the three fly. And there's Parsons on the assist by Williams. Now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Now here's Williams. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Parsons can't get that one to fall.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Matthews with the steal. Jordan against Williams. They set the screen. Parsons against Crawford. They double him with Freak. And stolen by Freak. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Ball with the ball. And Freak throws it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Now here's Lynn. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
Del Rosario and counting. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Mavericks. Sessions comes in for Darren Williams. The Clippers also changing it up. Paul Pierce is checked in for Griffin. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Here's Lynn after the basket by Los Angeles. Sessions with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Mavericks trail by 4. Dishes it to Parsons. That ball's great assist by Ramon Sessions. Parsons got 5 points so far. Paul against Sessions. Here's Freak. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Chandler Parsons. The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last season.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Parsons.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
And here is Lynn. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 9 feet out. And it's Paul Pierce with the rebound.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
It's off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. It's picked off. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Snell, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And now running up the court, Sessions pushing it up, and it's blocked by Jordan. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. J.J. Barea is checked in for Paul. .158 left in the first quarter. Snell kicks to Lynn. A 3-ball. Shot is no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
You just have to admire the versatility they were able to display offensively.
Scoring came from every direction, all over the place. I mean, if one approach didn't work for them, they found another one that did.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Nowitzki up top. There's the pick. Left side, Lynn. Launches a three, and that one's good. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Jordan the screen. Barea kicks to Freak. No good off the pick.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And now a quick rundown of the leading free throw shooters at small forward this year. It's a pretty sure thing whenever one of them gets to the line. Freak, number 1.
And most impressive is that he's done it in the first quarter, in the clutch, whenever, as consistent as they come.
Well, you look at him at the line, you can't tell if it's a preseason game or the NBA Finals. Demeanor and stroke never wavers.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Azili's checked in. Redick against Lynn. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Lynn's got 5 points so far. Barea kicks to Freak. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Lynn. He's got 5. The feed to Nowitzki. Ring shot on the way. And another basket for Dallas. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Barea. He's covered by Sessions. Barea dishes to Freak. From deep, three-point, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg.
It's a tie game in Dallas. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. J.J. Redick, a focal point in his tenure with the Duke Blue Devils, both offensively and there's no doubt that he is Mr. Duke, J.J. Redick, and it's hard to argue with that. Incredible success, Greg, whether you like him or not. And I know you've had a first-hand view of Duke a couple times.
And listen, I have the utmost respect for J.J. and Coach K and what they've done there. And then listen, you could be known for a lot worse things in your life and having gone to a lot worse places. But I think for him, it's not about where he's been, Kevin. I think it's about where he's going and what's going to be the next chapter in his career.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive, guys, on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Dallas, Matthews out there with Jeremy Lin. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks just played phenomenal. He ended with an amazing number of points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Williams, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Chris Paul, he's checked in for J.J. Barea. Here's Griffin. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 8 here in this one already. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Mavericks trail by 4. Now here's Lin. He's got 8. Over in the corner, Williams to stop the run. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series, as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Jordan, he's checked in for Festus Ezeli. McGee a screen. They set the screen. Matthews, no one around him, and it's off from three-point range.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Williams against Paul. Outside Matthews. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Matthews has got 9.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Williams. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Got a piece of it. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Matthews. The Mavericks trailing. Outside, Lynn. McGee is screen on Paul. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Lays it in off the breakaway. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Over in the corner, Matthews. Misses off the left iron.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Freak. No good. And it's Dallas the other way. Matthews passes to Williams. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from McGee.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Okay, Dallas, stepping onto the court.
And taking a look now at the stats for Blake Griffin. Just an incredible month of basketball. Putting up about 25 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Freak. It's rebounded by Dallas. Parsons got his 3rd rebound on the night. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. A 3 for Matthews.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Dallas again missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
He feeds it to McGee. The Clippers grab the miss. Freak's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Move the ball. Stick it to clutch.
Parsons comes with a double team. 6 on the shot clock. And so here is Dallas. Lynn with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, Jeremy Lin in this one, he's got 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
And the Mavericks making a change here. And he makes both free throws. Los Angeles leading by 5. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Sessions is checked in. Here's Williams. Pass to Parsons. 5 on the clock. Off target from three-point range. LA has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. But 3. And it's Freak missing. Mavericks trail by 5. And Sessions kicks to Matthews. And it's blocked.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Freak. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Outside Matthews. Passes it to Williams. Parsons attacking. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And the first half comes to...
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
Been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Mavericks trail by 3. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. And it's Freak in at the 3 spot. Nobody near Parsons. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Freak throws it down.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Parsons. Inside, there's Freak, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
Williams double team. Nowitzki dishes to Matthews. Shot clock at 5. And Jordan sends it back. Now the Clippers moving it up. Floats one. McGee with the block. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Williams passes to Nowitzki. Here's McGee, but they'll get another chance. Nowitzki's shot is no good. The shot's good from McGee.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Paul kicks to Freak. Kicks it out to Paul. Now here's Freak, covered by Parsons. In the corner, it's Crawford. Los Angeles with another miss. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. To the inside, here's Parsons, That's tipped. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Nowitzki, cool.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Freak throws it down. This game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one.
And let's look at some league leaders. Big defense being played by these small forwards. Position in blocks over the last month. Freak, number 1.
And typically you have your centers or power forwards contesting the shots down low, but he can come flying in from the wing to block shots.
That's a specialty of his. We call it the rear view challenge, or coming from the weak side. He catches so many shooters by surprise, coming in to provide defensive help at the right time and denying shots.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. This past month, he's really set himself apart. 10th in steals, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And talk about highway robbery. I mean, jumping the passing lanes, snatching away your dribble. He'll take it from you. What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
The Clippers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And here's Matthews, the 3. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Shot from 12. Williams with the defensive effort. The Mavericks trailing. Parsons outside. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And taken away by Paul. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And that one's good. Freak.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Mavericks trail by 5. Outside Matthews. Pass to Williams. From deep. And Matthews with the basket on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 9 assists now tonight. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Clippers. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And checking out Dallas, just way behind.
And right now for the Clippers, they look like a team on a mission. We knew coming into this season that they were going to be one of the teams to beat. They've done nothing to change anyone's mind about that.
That's for sure. I mean, expectations were high for these guys, and they've more than lived up to the hype.
On the wing, Jamal Crawford to the middle. And Freak throws it down hard.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Williams. Nowitzki a screen. Williams double team. The shake. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Nowitzki playing very well. He has 15 points and 2 blocks. Excellent defensive presence on the glass and delivering some of that shot blocking skill too.
He has really just owned the paint. Well-rounded performance.
And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Yeah, they've had their chances, and they're playing with passion. They've just got to tighten up on the execution.
Freak dishes to Crawford. Here's Griffin. The baseline jumper goes down. Griffin's got 8 points. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Parsons outside and stolen by Freak. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
It's blocked. They recover it. Here's Matthews. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And the Clippers making a change here. Redick is checked in. Paul passes to Freak. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Mavericks.
Tony Snell.
To the paint, here's Nowitzki. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Nowitzki's got 7 now in this quarter.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
The drive by Paul. Again, Los Angeles.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Snell. Back to Lynn. Nowitzki a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Matthews up top, covered by Redick. Matthews no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Paul outside. Kicks to Griffin. Rejected by Nowitzki. Now Matthews. He's got 15. Lynn with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Nowitzki a screen. Lynn kicks to Snell. Matthews against Redick. Now here's Matthews. D right on him. Snell, that's good.
I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double teamed. Terrific pass.
Paul against Land. Paul dishes to Freak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Matthews. Averaging about 15 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
Sessions checked in for Wesley Matthews. And then for the Clippers, Pierce comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Barea subbed in for Chris Paul. Clippers leading by 3. The dish to Barea. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Los Angeles on D. Here's Del Rosario. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 3 assists tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
They double him with Freak. Nowitzki in the post. Griffin on him. They get it again. Del Rosario. And there's a foul called on Ramon Sessions. That is his first foul of the game. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Mavericks?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Lynn with it. 10 points for him. In the corner, Snell with it. Wide open look. And that one's good. Snell's got 9. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put out.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it, Clark.
Yeah.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
And here is Lynn. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Dallas moving the ball around. Nowitzki, no good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
There's Freak. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
To the paint. They double him with Nowitzki. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Mazzili's checked in for Blake Griffin. Now here's Sessions. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Nowitzki, good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement. Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that basic basketball time management. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Sessions passes to Lynn. To the wing right side. In the corner at Sessions. 6 to shoot. And it's off from 3-point range. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. There's the pick. And no good trying to get that one. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. The Clippers in the lead. JaVale McGee is out there with Chandler Parsons. Then there's Darren Williams. Then it's Matthews, and it's Lynn in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Matthews, no good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
He dishes it to Lynn. Parsons outside. Over in the corner, Matthews. The alley-oop, got a hand on it, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Los Angeles making a switch here. Crawford's checked in. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Down low, here's Freak, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 70 points for Freak.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. Griffin's checked in for Los Angeles. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And the call will be against Chandler Parsons. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Clippers leading by 8. Crawford outside. He kicks to Griffin. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
That's good. 17 points for Wesley Matthews.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Feeds it to Freak. The three. It's hauled in by Williams. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Outside, Lynn. Parsons on the wing. A baseline J. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Freak with it. Matthews covering. Picked by Griffin. There's Freak. Second chance shot. Griffin. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Mavericks making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Paul's got his 4th rebound in this one. Another shot. Here's Griffin. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Mavericks trail by 10. Inside. Here's Matthews. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. 19 points for Wesley Matthews.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And stolen by Parsons. And it's the Mavericks on the break. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Freak. And he goes in for the dunk.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
Parsons attacking, and it's Parsons slamming it down.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Here's Williams. The pass to Nowitzki. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Paul kicks to Crawford. Dishes it to Freak. And stolen by Parsons. Jumps up. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Nowitzki a screen. Parsons attacking. Parsons missing again.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense. Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Now McGee. Williams a screen on Griffin. Nowitzki, no good. Now here's Freak, covered by Parsons. Here's Freak. It's good from long range. Freak's got 12 now in this quarter.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Here's Nowitzki. And the officials whistle a foul on this shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And the free throw, no good.
You know, they've built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those little things, Clark, has been rebounding. They've come out and taken complete control of that glass.
Here's Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
2 shots, gentlemen.
Free throw good. Freak.
All right, come on, let's go. Keep it going, keep it going.
And both free throws good from Freak.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Matthews with it. McGee a screen. Parsons the open look. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good. Parsons got 12 points here in the second half. Lets it go from the wing. Jordan dishes to Paul. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Williams against Crawford. Takes the 13-footer. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead. He lobs it up, and Griffin slams it in.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Matthews passes to Williams. Back to Matthews. Clock at 6. Here's Parsons, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court. You've really got to be exactly on the same page to connect on that long alley-oop.
And even then, it's a tough play.
I tell you what, the pass and the catch were both next to impossible.
Down low, Nowitzki. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He misses the free throw. That one misses.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Good on the shot. And now it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Parsons on the wing, fires the 3, and it's Freak with the rebound.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And there's the feed to Paul. Pass to Freak for the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. McGee's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Williams kicks to Nowitzki. Matthews against Crawford. Nobody near Williams. Dallas no good that time either. Clippers leading by 9. Jordan high post, just his first attempt. Parsons with some nice D.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Back to Matthews. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Paul dishes to Freak. And he gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 8. Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancers.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Lionel Hollins gave to his team during that last break. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
McGee a screen. Inside. And stolen by Jordan. It's 2-on-1. Here's Freak. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Back to Williams. Parsons on the wing. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Take a look at what McGee's done. He has 9 rebounds, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
Both free throws good from McGee. Clippers leading by 8. And here is Paul. He feeds it to Freak. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Matthews passes to Williams. Nowitzki left side. Shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it. And that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Freak. The Clippers keep it alive.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
The trade. Mavericks with the rebound. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Williams leading the charge. Nowitzki, no good.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And that one's good. Freak.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
And so here are the Clippers out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. So the Clippers with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, once again, you find yourself with a points and rebounds double-double. Is that something you've come to expect from yourself on a nightly basis?
I try my hardest not to put expectations on myself, at least in the sense of numbers. I mean, I can have a great game, but if I start demanding a double-double for myself each time out, and I start to stat watch, yeah, my game just takes a hit there.
Your haymakers are no joke. We appreciate the time. Kevin, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11, and the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.